Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've basically filmed and edited a exam reaction vlog where I sort of talk about each exam and then sort of my reaction, how it went afterwards. So if any of you are going through exams, you can see the roller coaster that I experienced. But I just thought I would do a little intro and explain some things before we get into the video. So I have done 8 modules this year, and 4 of them were 15 credits and 4 of them were 7.5 credits. The 7.5 credit ones were 60% coursework, which is all done, and 40% like an end of module test, which has been done. So you kind of do those modules and then in the last week it's kind of over and it's done and dusted. Those are sort of done with. And then the 15 credit ones, 50% is courseworks and things and 50% is the exam. And for those 4 exams, which I'll explain what they are in a sec, the exams comprise of 3 sections. So section A is, each section is worth the same, A, B and C, and section A consists of 5 short answer questions which are 10 marks each, and they can be on anything like across the module. It's basically like memorising the content and like just regurgitating it basically. So that's like, as you kind of see, that was what I was finding like the hardest in the exams, and they could be on literally any topic. Sometimes they're repetitive, sometimes they were. Section B was an essay, and for the essay you also needed extra reading. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the video, but in order to get a first you have to include extra reading of some sort, which could be actual reading from a book or an article or something, or it could just be using something from another module, or like in one of my exams I ended up using something from AS psychology. So yeah, just something extra outside of what was in the module, and that's the whole, you get a choice of 3 and you do an essay. And then section C is like a data analysis calculation section, and there's 2 options, and these are often based on the practicals and the workshops and involves calculations, and then usually like one small question related to the course, but often you have to draw a graph or do some calculations, things like that. So the 4 modules that I did in the order, so on the 30th of April I had genetics 253, on the 2nd of May I had Medical Microbiology 243, and on the 9th of May I had 201 Biochemistry, and then on the 10th of May I had 211 Cell Biology. So I don't talk a lot about what's really in those modules and stuff, but hopefully you can kind of gather, and if I say things like 201, 211, just refer back to this part of the video where I've explained what those are. But those are the 4 that I had, where I'd already done all the coursework for them. Each one one of the courseworks was an essay, usually something to do with practicals, things like that, and then the exam counts for 50%. So you might have noticed that my credits only add up to 90 in second year. Was actually because now, starting literally next week, we're doing like a dissertation or research project, and that is 30 credits, which is the equivalent of 2 modules worth, and that is technically in 3rd year, but we start it in 2nd year and we finish it in 3rd year. So technically I do 150 credits in 3rd year and only 90 in 2nd year, so it's not actually evenly balanced. But anyway, I hope that makes sense, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know how your exams are going and what you're doing, and I will speak to you next time. Bye! Hello everyone, welcome to this video. It is going to be an exam reaction vlog. I hopefully have explained everything in the intro, which I have not yet filmed, but essentially tomorrow is the 253 genetics exam, the worst exam, and I'm very stressed. I had a little cry about yesterday because there's just so much content, like there's no way for me to memorize everything. So yeah, I'm going through the past papers now. I have 7 to do and I'm going to do them all, and then just go through. So the exam's at 2 tomorrow, and I don't know, I feel a bit better today because I've gone over some stuff, so I feel like I've learnt like a few more things, but there's just like so many things. Like if any of you are in 1st year doing biology, don't take 253 genetics because it will be the hardest module that you've ever done in your life. So difficult. But yeah, I'm a bit worried because 243 is on the Thursday and I haven't fully revised it, let alone gotten on to realising what I do and I don't know, so I'm a bit worried about that. And the past papers, like the module must have changed recently because the past papers don't match for like all the questions, but yeah, you can see all like the papers and things I have. I'm just trying to get through, and I guess I'll speak to you after the exam tomorrow, in which I'll be very relieved. I don't think I've ever had the worst exam first, like the significantly worst exam. I don't think I've ever had it where I've had it first, so after I do this, after I do the first exam, it will be so much better. Although it'll still be hard, but it'll be so much better. So it's almost like it will be over after the 253 exam, even though it won't be over because I'll still have 3 exams, but I don't know, it will just be like coming towards an end. Okay, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm just going through the past papers and I can't answer so many of the questions. The section C, the calculation bit, like I think I can do most of it as long as they don't deviate from normal and it's still like a restriction mapping, then I think I can do it. I have to just remind myself like this is the worst one, this is the horrible one, but honestly like I don't know anything. I've tried so hard, there's so much content, like it's impossible. Oh my god, I don't know how people go on and study genetics, like it's the worst thing ever. Okay, but anyways, once I just finish going through this paper, I've got 3 left, I'm just going to do them tomorrow morning. I'm getting up at 7, my exam's at 2. I'm just going to finalise, go through everything. So it's almost 12, which means 2 hours until the exam. Look, I think the essay should be okay because there's 2 or 3 essays that I can write and they come up every year. At least one of them, hopefully well. It's the short answer questions, I'm a bit stressed. Section C, I feel okay about that. It's just transcription and translation. Oh my god, take me back to A level when it was so easy. And even then I remember thinking it was confusing, but it's so easy. Oh, I'm just so stressed. I just can't wait for this to be over, like genuinely feel sick. It's done. I'm currently in a toilet, but the exam is done and I'm so happy that it's finally over. And it wasn't too bad. The essay was good, which is like 50 marks. The section C, I think I did well, which is 50 marks. The first section, which is also 50 marks, 3 sections, was really bad. I couldn't answer a lot of the questions that well, but I think hopefully, like the essay wasn't perfect. I forgot a few things, but like I think it went okay. And section C, I want to say I could even get 4 marks, but I always say check my work. You never know. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna relax, and then tonight I need to revise my exam on Thursday. In case you couldn't hear what I was saying in the toilet, basically it was okay. It went okay, but obviously I have another exam in like 1-2 days and I haven't revised any of that content for 2 days, so I need to obviously revise that. But this next exam on the Thursday is the one that I got the highest courseworks in, so I don't know, I don't think it'll be like, if this one goes badly, then I think I'll survive. It's now Friday, so my exam was actually yesterday, and it was pretty much a similar situation of the section 8. It was quite bad. We had to name 5 antiviral compounds. Genuinely, like 2 started making up words because they'll have really weird names. Yeah, the essay was good though. Luckily, the one essay that I can actually do came up, and then the section C was like expected to be really easy, but like 2 that I didn't know how to do came up, so I had to like draw a graph. But I think it went okay in the end. But yeah, so back revising today and have an exam next Thursday and next Friday. Thursday afternoon, Friday morning, which is annoying because then there's like very little time in between to revise for them, which is very, very annoying. But yeah, I've also got like a week, just under a week. Oh dear, so yeah. I'm currently doing that, so It's Tuesday, 8:15. I've one full day left to revise for these 2 exams, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like, today I've been doing 211 all day, which is on Friday, and I definitely know more than I did at the start of the day, so that's the start, and I feel a bit better. But there's like big sections I don't know, and this one lecturer just every year to like ask a random topic, whereas normally they're like quite repetitive, the questions, and yeah, I'm stressed about 201 on Thursday because I haven't done that properly yet, so I need to do like glycolysis and all of that stuff, so yeah, I'm feeling very stressed, but I'll talk to you a bit closer to the exam, which is a stressful thought, but also means that I will be closer to finishing my exams, which is always a good thing. But yeah, it's Thursday. It's 10:30. I don't feel more stressed than I did for the others. I feel equally, which, considering I feel like I had a longer time to revise, it's not great, but like I feel okay with section C. Section A, the thing is, like, for this paper 201, it has been a lot less repetitive, so I feel like there's a much higher chance of something coming up that's never been asked before, and in which case that kind of stresses me out. But I've noticed that all the 2016, 2018 and 2014 papers were really similar, so I'm thinking maybe this year 2019 will be the same as 2015, 2017, but those two aren't that similar, so I don't know, but we can only hope that it will be okay. And I don't know, it's just like this is the beginning of the end, and I don't know. I've really learnt some big things in this, so that's good, but if they don't come up and other things come up, I'm so screwed. It's just impossible to learn everything. I don't know. I feel like I was very lucky with the first two, in that the essays, I got like the 2 essays that I really wanted, and the section A's could have been a lot worse. Like there was 1 or 2 in each one where I was a bit like, do you know what to write? But there was 3 where I felt like confident, and then the section C for the first one, genetics, was like perfect, and for 243 it was, I hadn't done anything like it before, but it wasn't actually too bad. And then after this exam I have to come back and revise frantically because my next one is tomorrow morning, so in 24 hours I'll be in that exam, and I felt like I did revise it quite well on Thursday, but there's definitely some areas that I need to go over. But I've done all the past papers now, and scary times, but I'm excited because I can't wait for them to be done. Like every single one, I think I can't wait for this to be done, and I'm really excited for biochemistry to be done. Next year I'm not doing anything biochemistry related, I don't think so. Okay, done. 3 out of 4, done. It was an interesting exam. I think I didn't know what they were asking for some of the questions, and I don't want to know, but basically if I did it right, all the things right that I wasn't sure, then it would have been a really good exam. But if I did them wrong, terrible exam. But yeah, the questions for this exam for some reason are just a bit ambiguous and not like really repetitive. Who knows, man. But yeah, it was okay. The essay was a topic that I spent ages revising, so it was good that came up, because it's like I didn't waste my time learning the whole of glycolysis and all the 10 steps and all the enzymes. Yeah, so at least I got to write about it. The section C wasn't ideal. I think it was okay. Well, I don't know how it's going to be, so hopefully it's like in the middle and not, well, hopefully it's good, but like, you know, realistically it should be in the middle, if I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, one more evening of revision, and then tomorrow at 12:30, well, I'll probably finish around 11:30 to be honest. No, probably 12, because I spent about 2.5 hours instead of 3 hours in the exams. And the good thing about uni exams is that you can leave early, which is amazing. So very, very, very excited to finish my exams, and then I'll do my dissertation, and there'll be a new video on that. It's just a few hours later. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to absorb some information. I'm like listening to binaural beats. Apparently it helps you stay alert. It's 9:30, I want to die, I'm so tired. Like, the crash from adrenaline. I mean, sorry, I might say about adrenaline, but I'm so tired. I don't know, I'm gonna get up at 7 and then sit an exam. I don't know, I'm such a mess. I haven't worn makeup in weeks. I'm so tired. Look at these. I'm getting up at 7 every day to revise. I'm so sleep deprived. I'm so exhausted. But it's one more night, and then tomorrow, my last exam of second year. Next year I have 8 exams. But I'll talk more about that in another video and what modules I'm doing and stuff. But yeah, I guess the next time I see you will probably be after the exam. Maybe not straight away, because I think we're gonna go to town, we're gonna get McDonald's, we're gonna do shopping, we're gonna buy nice things. But yeah, I will see you when I see you. Bye. I realised I was eating last time I filmed, but I'm finished! I finished my exams. So exciting. The exam, by the way, was terrible. I literally didn't know anything, and it's probably one of the worst things I've ever started in my life. Do the essay, section C, didn't know what's going on, section A, so bad. So yeah, but I'm just so, can't believe it's done. I don't have to revise anymore until next year, obviously, and I'm starting my dissertation next week. Wow, it's an exciting day, and I'm just so glad that you came on this journey with me. I'm joking. Yeah. I just don't know what I'm going to do in my time now, but obviously I'm going to have stuff to do, but I just don't know yet. So it feels like I have weeks and weeks of doing absolutely nothing, which is very exciting. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm dropping Maltesers everywhere. Hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe and like. Second year exam, second year is done. Second year is done. Let's celebrate. I'm gonna go to McDonald's now. Woo!